What's up guys, it's me Mad Samurai 84 here for my last video of September's Gaming with Gold. So last up we've got an Xbox original in the form of Armed and Dangerous. Now I've never played this game. I remember seeing it out when it originally came out, but I've never played it. I think there's a bit of a I remember this. I think there's a bit of a kind of following for this game, but I'm not sure what it's all about. So I'm interested to get in and have a go and see if this is a good Xbox original. You can tell the start screen has not aged well. It has not transferred well to today's world, so it looks like, I'm not sure what to describe it, how to describe it. It looks like some really shoddy knockoff type of game you would see. God knows. Anyway, I'm going to play a little bit, have a little talk about what I do like and what I don't like, and give a final thoughts and a thumb score. So, as we've been given the book of rule now, which is quite interesting, wasn't expecting this, I'm going to jump in and play it, so let's have some fun. Yeah, okay, so that screen that started is basically the start of the game, really. It's the opening cutscene, which isn't looking that well now. It's not looking... It hasn't stood the test of time, unfortunately, but that's what's to be expected with some of these like really old games, like some of the PS1 and PS2 original Xbox games and all that stuff. Some of these early kind of 3D type games have not aged well in a way, but the nice thing on the Xbox One is that some of the original Xbox games and that stuff, they've kind of gets a nice little kind of freshness to it, which is nice. So hopefully, fingers crossed, in the game it looks a bit fresher than this cutscene. But interesting bunch of looking characters.
Don't you remember? Isn't it obvious? If there's one thing I've learned in my old age, it's that nothing is obvious. You were the keeper of the book. Oh, really? Before you
I don't know, is this like a...
accident? So they want you to unleash his power.
What's this?
Rexus, you're the one who bleeding cast the spell that locked the book's powers in.
No, it was an original game. It wasn't like a sequel to something, I don't think.
So what, we going into hiding then? Ah, that's the good bit. We got a different idea. Come on. What are you talking about?
Okay.
I am talking
I thought this might have been come on PS2, I wasn't sure, but it was just a Windows and Xbox.
Oh, please, cut to the chase.
And when I'm kind of like looking at the scores, just the Xbox scores, he scored fairly well. We got 7 out of 10 on Edge, 7.17 out of 10 on Medium, bit ridiculous, 8 out of 10, 4.5 stars B minus, 8 out of 10, 8.2 out of 10 from IGN. So it's quite interesting. Metacritic, it sits at 79 out of 100, so it kind of scored fairly well. Oh my god. Alright, but it's quite amazing of like how bad it looks. It's terrible. It's really has not looked. It's really, it looks so kind of blurry and pixelated. It's definitely not meant to be played on like the size screen I'm playing it on. Definitely not. And it's just meant to be played on a CRT.
Move. We are here for the blind man Rexus. Step forward.
He's
now,
not here.
and we will spare the rest of you.
His eyes. There's something strange about them.
Yes, the man's got brilliant vision. He's known as Eagle-Eyed Charlie back home.
Old man, if you can see so well, go and fetch me that glass of water from the table.
Bit of a shame that the mouths weren't moving for the guards. Or call them guards. These guys who have just come in.
Oh, the daft bastard! Your water, sir! Aha! Drop the table, old man. The
Oh my
king
god.
wants to see you.
I just wanted to laugh. That was hilarious.
Oh, my flies!
Move it! And kill the lion hearts.
Yeah, 2 birds with 1 stone.
Are you a moron? They're people, not birds.
I'm quite enjoying the writing
Oh, that's giving me a
of this.
right
I'm not
bastard
enjoying
idea.
this cutscene because it looks ugly as hell in today's world.
Now, come on, let's go.
Yes, yes, of course.
Oh, this looks much better. This does. Not
Oh,
saving.
freezing.
Yeah, this looks pretty alright. Now controls A, jump. What does X do? Not sure yet. Y, not sure yet. B, throws a mine. Return to me. Oh, that gives a little kind of orders to your guys. Same with the left bumper, right body, that's all that stuff. Defend me, turn to me, zoom, shoot. Okay. I'm gonna have to sort out this bloody camera because it's not the way I like it, so bear with me. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Can we just shoot these things? Right, X is reload. It's a bit weird with the camera. It's got a weird like movement to it. It's got this weird jolt to it especially when you move the camera around. Very odd. It doesn't really bother me at the moment, but I can probably understand with some people who might get a bit kind of perturbed and annoyed with that. Here we go.
Did you see that?
And I'm not sure about the whole the snow effect they've kind of just slapped on the screen. I don't think that really works that well, but it probably actually looked really good when it originally came out, so I have to give them a bit of kudos for that, to be honest. Take that. Get on the mounted gun. Any enemies coming? No, no enemies coming.
I think I see them.
I might as well just take them out because they might be dangerous for all I know. Alright, that's very odd. Left click on the left stick is jump. Oh, and right click is to throw grenades as well. Not gonna lie, bit of an odd one. Not sure where all this is coming from. Like, oh, I didn't notice that. Sorry. wasn't made that much clear.
Home of the resistance, if you know what I mean. We have a wide assortment of drinks for you. And when I say drinks, I mean high-powered firearms.
There we go. Yeah, alright, and then move that. Swap weapons like that. Alright, this is the controls are very good. It controls very well so far. I'm feeling it. I'm very much feeling it. There we go. I'm not sure what these enemies are. They look a bit like monkeys. But yeah, it looks alright considering it was 2003, so it's a 17-year-old game. So I'm not going to complain too much. And this is a game I've never played, so which is quite cool. And it's an alright Xbox original game, so I'm not going to complain that much about it. But yeah, so far pretty good. The enemies look pretty good, alright. The characters look alright. They look much better in game than in the cutscenes. Cutscenes were just dreadful and looked ugly, and were very kind of. Looking at that cutscene made me actually not want to play this game. It looked that bad, which is like a real shame, to be honest. Boom. But yeah, that's the problem with some of these old games. Those cutscenes, they look great when it first came out, but now on the modern TVs, oh, they look horrendous. They just look horrendous, which is a big shame, really. And it's a shame that they kind of like when they put it on the Xbox One, like it kind of smooths out all the kind of gameplay graphics and stuff, the in-game, but not the cutscenes. That's a bit of a bit annoying. You would hope that it would kind of sort it out, but you know what? I don't know what you can do really. What can you do with something like that? I don't think that there isn't even a way for them to kind of clear that out of actually going into the game and actually kind of redoing it in some sort of way. But yeah, I'm quite surprised there hasn't been never a second one, because I know a lot of people used to talk about it, like how fun this game was, and I can actually understand why a lot of people spoke kind of highly of it, because it is actually quite fun. It's very easy to get into and play. I am literally just playing on easy so I can get in and have a bit of fun. So I am not going for the challenge. I'm just going for the ease. Anything else in the pub?
Can I interest you in a Cyclops sniper rifle?
Yes, you can. I will take that. Yeah, unfortunately, no sprint button. What can you do? Oh, 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 oh. I don't know where my guys are. Alright, I need the sniper. There we go. I'm just taking out those damn pesky penguins. But yeah, it's quite nice. I like. It would be actually kind of nice to see this given as like a full-on remake treatment, like the way it's playing. It would be actually quite nice to see something like that. I'm not sure what the sales numbers for a game like this were, but I remember this. People used to say how good it was, how fun it was. I remember I actually had a friend who used to say it was good. Well, a friend, it was a work colleague. Weren't that much of a friend with him. Oh god. But yeah, it's interesting. It's just playing very smoothly, which is excellent, which is what you want. Especially with some of the older games, because you just don't know what you're going to get control-wise with some of those old ones. You know, it used to play very well back then, but when you play it now, you're like, oh wow, that's actually terrible. How could anyone actually play that game? But yes, we did. We did play it. I don't know if that blows up the whole thing. Bit annoying with that air raid siren kind of going off. There we go. Here we go, here we go. Oh, completely missed him. Can I actually destroy these? Thank God. Because that was getting annoying. Yeah, but the only thing I'm kind of a little bit annoyed, no sprint button. Boom. Boom. That's what we're talking about. Do I destroy the gate with this? I'm assuming. No, maybe not. I was just assuming that's what happened. Maybe I'll go back this way. Maybe there's something I've missed. If I had a sprint button, I would know better. No, we definitely haven't. Yeah, and the HUD display isn't bad. It does what it needs to. How the hell? What am I supposed to do here? Oh, there we go. I said to keep on firing. There we go. I should have really knew better. Let's get this bad boy out, just so I can take care of enemies quickly. Oh, is there nothing in here? Apart from punk ass beer snatches. There we go, let's just save him. Kind of, yeah, flying through, quite enjoying it. Just so not enjoying these cutscenes. Just absolutely disgusting.
Good idea, mate. I've seen this done before. You'll split open the dead beast's stomach and stick Rexus amongst the warm entrails. Should keep him warm for at least a day.
Right, you're off here vomiting.
No, that's not necessary.
Oh, you're excellent. I love it. If they put a nice bit of humor into this, and it's funny.
Okay, Rexus.
Emmy, I feel like I've been born again.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah,
We need a way
hilarious.
to and you're the only one who can do it.
Yes, of course I am. My powers were unmatched in their day.
I wouldn't go that far.
Stop idling about. We need to find the Lady of the Pond. She'll get us in.
Yeah. Yeah, they just, it's very sad to see how bad these cutscenes and even these like loading screens, title screens, how bad they look when you compare them kind of to the actual in-game, where that looks pretty good, which is very nice. Yeah, anyway, I think I've kind of played this enough where I can give a half decent kind of final thoughts, I think, because you know I could go on and play through this whole game, but I've got other games to be playing, even though I am actually quite enjoying this. So the final thoughts: controls are very good. It holds up very well. The controls. The only problem is maybe the camera gets a little bit funky with its whole kind of jolting left and right and stuff, but I'm technically not having a problem with it so far, so I can't really say anything bad about it. The controls are good. Graphics wise, it is looking pretty tasty, I have to say. The only problem is those cutscenes. The cutscenes don't look good, but it is a 17-year-old game, so should I be so critical of it? No, I should not. So I'm happy. You know, audio sounds fine. There's no audio issues. All the levels sound pretty good. Oh, that was a bit of a little bit of an issue there. Kind of froze. Is that a problem with? Was that a problem in the real game, or is that just because of the backwards compatibility issue? I'm not too sure. That's the only main issue I've really kind of come across. You know, I'm not too sure, but hasn't really changed my mind what I think about this game. I am still quite happy with this. In that said, the character models look great. They do look very good. It looks very good. They look very good. So I'm actually very happy with that. You know, the enemies look good. Gameplay is very fun. Actually, I'm actually having a lot of enjoyment out of this game. So I have to really go. It's a good one. It's a nice one because there's plenty of these type of like third-person games. I remember one on the original Xbox, which I do kind of have it still. It was called Brute Force, and yeah, that was alright. I'm not sure if that's backwards compatible because I wouldn't mind kind of having a go at that one. Because I remember there was a big kind of like talk about this Brute Force game. People were like, oh yeah, this is amazing, blah blah blah. So it'd be interesting. I'll have a little look, and I might have a little go it. Actually, my main Xbox games are somewhere else, and I'm living in a different country, so I can't really do it at the moment, which is a bit annoying. But is this a zany gun? I really have to look at the zany gun, to be honest.
I have to admit it. I like watching things blow up.
Boom. Who doesn't? Who bloody doesn't? Is this like a... Yeah, it's like a... Oh, it's a shark gun. Oh my god, this has just gone up even more in my estimations. That having a gun like that, that's hilarious. That is bloody hilarious. Loving it. No way. Oh, and the sharks just go round. Oh my god. That's excellent. That's so bloody good. Oh, they got them now. Can they take out a certain amount of enemies? Yeah, the gameplay is very good, and the guns so far, I'm actually very happy with this. So, and yeah, it's just had a little bit of a weird kind of slow down there. The cutscenes are a bit kind of wank, but everything else is pretty good. I'm gonna say I would be happy for a remake of this. You know, keep the gameplay the same, but just fix it up. Really, I don't like it when they kind of do these like remasters or this and that, and they actually don't fix anything. It's a bit pointless in my eyes when companies do that. But what can you do? What can you do? But this is very solid. It looks very good, plays very well. So, you know what, I'm going to say this is a really good addition to the library. I think I might try and get hold of a physical copy to add to my collection, because that just would be nice, really. I always like having a good physical, like especially some of the old games I quite like. So yeah, I recommend add this into your library. Play it if you're into playing original Xbox games, because I am, especially when they're good. So yeah, I really recommend this one. So if I was to give this a thumb score, or I think I would give it probably I kind of should give it like one thumb up, because I'm actually quite enjoying myself. I've got to give it more. I think this is a 1.5 thumbs, but the second thumb is like, you know, wiggling a little bit, kind of like from the middle downwards. So you know, it's not like a full 1.5, but it's a really good one, and like, you know, and a bit of thumbs. I really have to say I'm really enjoying this game. I don't know why I never played it when it originally came out. You know, great gameplay, plays very well. So what more can you really ask for? In my eyes, it's great. And the guns are very responsive, and they play it. They shoot very well. Yeah, everything's very well. Everything. I'm gonna say very bloody happy with it. I'm gonna say very bloody happy with this game. So one thumb and another waggling half thumb slightly downwards. So you know, so it's one and a bit of thumbs. You know, not full on 1.5, because it, you know, it's a bit slightly varies. And oh, you know what? I'm gonna say it's just because of those. It's really for those. The cutscenes really kind of made me feel a bit sick looking at them. That's probably what has not stopped me from giving it like a proper 1.5 thumbs. To be honest, but what can you do? I shouldn't be too bloody harsh on this game, but you know what? It's kind of good to be. Sometimes it's good to be this harsh on some games, really, you know. But it's very good, and I really do have to see what this gun is all about. It's like a massive cannon, air horn, whatever it is. Seems like a rocket. Yeah, okay. It's just like that. So very, very simple. Just fire away. Ah, perfect. Alright, let's end this video here, guys. So, 100 thumbs for Armed and Dangerous. Until next time, guys, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.